back in the circle in NC2A regionals. She missed out with an injury.
Playing at Oregon, but unable to go in the postseason because of an eye infection. So it became quite serious.
Yes, it was very life-threatening, and so I know she's happy to be back on the mound and having her professional debut.
And there is your lineup. Riley Boone leading things off, and look out for Tiare Jennings. She has half of her team's RBIs, home runs, couple of home runs, and hitting .500 for the series.
Yeah, and Tiare Jennings, just the heartbeat of this team, the emotional heartbeat, the talent, the physical. One of the athletes that was protected when they went to the expansion draft, so it just shows how valuable she is.
That is hit solidly into left field. And Riley Boone, who had one of the best catches I've ever seen out in right field yesterday, leads off with a single. Riley has gotten on base all 3 times in all 3 games to lead off the game.
And I have to tell you, Riley Boone is becoming one of my little favorite leadoffs. So much energy, a little spark plug. Out of the 3 games, first 2 games, swinging first pitch, but just getting it done in the leadoff position.
Yeah, getting on base, has 3 hits now in this series, and a threat to steal as well. And she's dancing around a little bit. Danica Coffey DPing and hitting in the second slot today. It is oppressively hot here, in case you're wondering. About 95-ish, but the humidity is about 4 million. And there are thunderstorms in the vicinity, but so far so good. And hoping to get this one in, but on the field, it's pretty brutal. And Lindsey Grine gets the first strikeout of her professional career.
And Lindsey Grine, what you'll see from her, she'll go to that rise, she'll go to her screw, especially the left-handed hitters. And here you see that rise on the outer half, and she gets a Danica Coffey swinging.
And now Amina Vega, and boy, she has been a breath of fresh air, the rookie out of Duke. Doing damage in the field, was out in left field for the first game, playing third base for the second straight game tonight for the series. 3 for 6, 4 runs driven in, and a 3-run home run yesterday.
Yeah, and just a clutch hitter. You know, when you think about her at Duke, she is a staple in their lineup, was a staple in their lineup, and always consistent, always steady.
That's out of play. So Lindsey Grine, who started her collegiate career at Virginia Tech, finished up at Oregon, and this is her arsenal.
Yeah, she's got that rise, so 63% of the time, that's her go-to. She has a drop. She has a little bit of an off-speed and change, kind of the same, but uses them not as much as her rise.
That's hit over to the shortstop, Sid Romero. They get the lead runner, but couldn't turn 2, so Boone is out at second. And Vega reaches on the fielder's choice, and here comes Tiare Jennings. 6 of her team's 12 runs driven in this series. Play just down the road at Oklahoma in Norman. We're in North Oklahoma City here. Wow, Lindsey Grine going right after her.
Going right at her, and that's what Lindsey Grine does so well. She's a power pitcher. She'll come right at you. If I'm a hitter, you know, I am going to swing aggressively early in the count, knowing that she's coming right at me.
Ooh. That's a pretty good swing. And here's a couple of really good swings. Her 2 home runs this week.
Tiare Jennings just gets extended. She can pull a pitch. She can go with the pitch. It's just really hard to throw to a Tiare Jennings. And she has shown why she is one of the Bolt's top hitters.
Grand slam in game 1, a solo shot yesterday. Down 0-2. Delaney Wiz behind the plate, doing the catching for Oklahoma City. And no one in the history of the Women's College World Series drove in more runs than Tiare, and that is really something to be proud of. That's saying something, because that's the best of the best. And it also tells you that Oklahoma, when she was there, was every year.
Yes, yes, a 4-time national champion, and just what she's been able to do as an athlete at Oklahoma and continue to carry that over here in the Pro League has just been second to none, and continues to be a rising star.
1-2, Vega takes off. Wiz with the throw down is a one bouncer, and Mina Vega has herself a stolen base.
And yesterday's game, Riley Boone, and just a dynamic leadoff hitter.
So here we go. Binford facing Maya Brady. And she didn't wait 1 millisecond before she got the solid single. Unbelievable.
Maya Brady, we need to know what you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
She's the best athlete in her family.
She is definitely the best athlete in her family, no doubt about it. I mean, just continues to get it done. This is a drop-in, first pitch swinging, runner on first for the Spark.
So in her career in this league, which was 6 games last year and the first game this year, she is 16 for 24. And now Sydney Romero comes up. 16 for 24 is .667 batting average.
Man.
So 2/3 of the time she's getting a hit. Romero got under it. Playable at second for her sister Sierra for the first out.
And the sister-on-sister crime. Seems like she's hit to Sierra.
Yeah, they're finding each other, aren't they?
Yep.
And here's the other Sid, Sydney Sherrill, who gets a nice round of applause because she is from Moore, Oklahoma, which is south of here and just north of Norman. Played her college ball at Florida State, where she won a national championship. And we have Sydney Sherrill mic'd up today. Sherrill sends one to deep left center field, but not quite deep enough. Lassiter able to grab it. Looked pretty good coming off the bat, but this air too is nice and heavy, and the wind isn't blowing out that way today like it has the first 2 days.
Yeah, it's been pretty thick, but that is a solid AB, being a hard out for Sydney Sherrill.
Cleanup hitter Bubba Nichols Camarena trying to do something with 2 outs after Brady's leadoff single on the very first pitch of the game. Binford has gotten 2 quick outs since. Bubba hit a solo home run yesterday. Made some nice plays out in left field and brings a lot of, she's got a lot of panache, you know? She's got a lot of something going on.
Yeah, just the sound bites that we had of her and Maya Brady out in center field of just talking about how much fun they're having, and that's what it's all about. You know, one of the best advice that I've always gotten from Lisa Fernandez is play as long as you can, and these two just taking being a pro and taking it seriously and having a lot of fun as well.
On the line, but honestly, I was just trying to have my pitchers back as much as possible because she was working really hard up there.
Yeah, and let's talk about the celebration. Can you show us that Heisman pose again? Like, just a little. What came to mind? Was that prepared? Was that instinct? What happened?
No, I literally just, it was on command with Jade up. Literally, Jay was doing it with me.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nicole. And Riley Boone also, shall we say, full of personality.
Absolutely. It was the Heisman pose that got me yesterday, because that catch, you know, I think is going to live in our memories for quite some time. I think what stood out is the amount of ground she was covering and how fast she was moving.
Absolutely spectacular. I think it might be the best catch I've ever seen in softball, certainly in person.
It's up there.
All right, Aaliyah Binford, who is pitching and hitting, and shows that she can do both. Grace Jenkins going to track it down, but not before Binford gets herself a leadoff double to start the second.
Just Aaliyah Binford, so valuable as a two-way player. She gets it done in the circle, but being able to lead off the top of the second with the double, this is a rise in, keeps her hands inside, and she is standing up on second base.
Binford, in her second year in the league, played with the Blaze last year. Now Jayla Lassiter, pardon me, steps in, hitting 6th. Rookie out of LSU. RBI single and a stolen base yesterday. Gets the bunt down. Jessie Warren is an elite third baseman. They're able to get the speedy Lassiter, but the bunt sends Binford over to third.
And that is just quality. Putting down the bunt, moving a runner. I think in our college game, I'm not seeing the bunt being put down enough in these types of situations, especially facing a great pitcher like Lindsey Grine. And so, productive out from Lassiter.
Yeah, the short game certainly is something that is kind of disappearing. We've seen it obviously in softball, the power numbers. Was it Megan Grant who hit a home run about 4,000 feet yesterday, had what, 42 this year for UCLA in her senior season and now playing in the AUSL. Rachel Garcia, who was the starting pitcher in game 1 on Tuesday night, playing first base today, had a little relief stint in yesterday's game 2 win. Lindsey Grine in the circle, a great story. Had to be shut down during the college season from Oregon because of an eye infection. Garcia sends it into right field, charging Jenkins. It plops in front, and that is an RBI single for Garcia. Binford plates the first run of the night.
And that just all goes back to that Jayla Lassiter bunt, just being able to move Binford up 60 feet. Not a lot of speed with Binford, so for Rachel Garcia to get that hit in there in right field, the Volts are up by 1 run.
So Garcia gets her first RBI of the season. And the team that has scored first in this series has gone on to win each of the respective games. Oklahoma City won in a run roll 13-5 on Tuesday, and last night it was Texas taking it 8-5. 10 home runs have been hit between the two teams in this series. Here's the veteran Sierra Romero, sends it out of play. Sierra still looking for her first hit of the season. Gets away from Wiz, and that gives a free base to Garcia.
Yeah, Sierra Romero just trying to get a feel. Again, it's the beginning of the season blues, just trying to get a feel for her swing. She's had a couple of Ks, but she's been going down swinging. She's had some good ABs, but just trying to get bat on ball and squaring up to the ball and getting on time.
And that is an iPhone camera in the dugout. You get a look at Michaela Edenfield. Romero sends it down the right field line, and it harmlessly lands in the grass. But it's amazing, right? An iPhone.
Yes. We've got insights in the dugout. See Edenfield.
Crystal clear video. There's
the cheers.
Michaela. Always involved.
Hey, girl.
And, yep, still doing the makeup thing. Now that she's a pro, has continued that tradition that started at Florida State. sky high to second base. And Sydney Sherrill grabs it for the second out. Now Jaden Goodwin, the number 9 hitter.
Jaden Goodwin has been a good replacement. She's come in and replaced Amanda Lorenz, knowing that Amanda Lorenz is expecting her first child. But Kat Osterman, GM Kat Osterman, excited with Goodwin. She brings some speed to this Volt lineup.
And Amanda Lorenz will not play this year. They're also waiting for some other players to come back. Deja Mulipola in Japan right now. Ali Carta as well. Kelsey Stewart-Hunter just had her 3rd kid.
She has, 3 kids.
3.
Now. Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
that's a lot.
But again, it goes to the support. You know, there's a